Hey coaches, this is Robert Broussard, and if you're seeing this video, you've made it to the end of the Coach Basics group, or perhaps you're going through this as a self-study and you're making it to the end. This may have taken you 2 weeks, or it may have taken you a day, depending on how aggressive you are. So by now, you should be well aware of your coach pages, your coach websites, your referring links. You should have your Team Beachbody profile set up to get leads whenever you make Emerald and or make a Success Club. You should understand what the 4 vital behaviors are, the importance of Success Club, and really see the big picture of challenge groups and how it duplicates in your business. And you should also understand a little bit about the compensation plan, how you earn retail income, how you earn team cycle bonus, and understand the benefits of a spouse business center. So what's next? Well, that really depends on you and what kind of coach you want to be. And I would encourage all of you to think back to why you became a coach. As for me, this little guy, Gavin, say hi.
Hi.
Gavin is the reason I became a coach a couple years ago. We had to take Gavin out of preschool due to a lot of financial things that hit us at one time. And it was about this time that my mentor at the time talked to me about this business. And he said, hey, Robert, how much would you have to make per month to make this coaching thing, worth your while? And I was like, well, I just had to withdraw Gavin from preschool. It was private preschool. I said, do you think 8 months from now I can make $260 a month? Because 8 months from the time I started is when he would be able to go back to preschool again. And I just remember hearing laughter, on the other end of the phone. He's like, yeah, Robert, you can do it. You can make $260 a month. And so my reason for doing this business was to put him through preschool 8 months from the time I started. And I knew the bills I had at the time would still be going on for a couple of years. I wouldn't be able to do it if I didn't have another way to earn income. So here I had a way to earn income from home to put him through preschool. And so I said, okay, I'll do it. And I didn't know what I was going to do. I didn't know anything about the business. I didn't have a nice Coach Basics checklist to go through. I just took whatever little training I had at the time and just went and tried to figure it out. Now, having said that, $260 a month at the end of the day is not a lot of money to earn per month as a secondary job. So if I were to make $10 an hour, say, take home $10 an hour, some secondary job, how many hours in that month would I have to work? Well, if you take 260 divided by 10, that's 26 hours to work in a month. Divide that by 4 weeks in a month. It's about 6.5 hours a week, okay? Most coaches in this business, if you want to earn income, you really need to put in about an hour a day. 2 hours a day if you really want to be able to go to 6 figures in probably 4 years. You start putting in more hours than that, you can get to 6 figures even faster. So back then, I was putting in at least an hour a day, more likely 2 to 3, just not knowing what I'm doing, not having any kind of real training or guided training like we have now on the Dedicated Republic, and especially the Bombshell team of coaches. So if you guys can put in, an hour a day, you could definitely earn income in this business. That said, the next training group, the next progression in the Dedicated Republic training is the Coach Foundations group. And that will require an hour a day just to get through it. And that group, we will really roll up our sleeves and talk about what this business is really about. We'll talk about network marketing. We'll talk about more about how to talk to people. We'll talk about organization. We'll talk about the inviting process for a full week on just invites. We'll talk about how to handle objections for an entire week. We will really go deep in the compensation plan as well. Talk about the big dollars and secondary business centers and other things. So, and we will focus exclusively the first week on time management and organization. Okay. So the next group will require more of your time, but like I said, 6 hours a week to make $260 a month. You put in 6 to 7 hours a week, you can make significantly more money than that. So that said, at the bottom of your checklist, there's the checkbox that says, I have checked off all of the above steps for Coach Basics, and I'm ready to enter the Coach Foundations group. If you want to enter the Coach Foundations group, you need to check all the boxes, sign and date at the bottom, and send that to your coach or to me. And when we run the next Coach Foundations group, you can enter. Now, there are rewards for finishing the Coach Foundations group. One, any incentive I do ever in the future is only going to be offered to the graduates of the Coach Foundations group. For example, this month they're in a push group called Massive Action Academy. And any coach making Success Club 10 has the opportunity to be a part of over $200 worth of Amazon gift cards. And I'm going to split that among 1, 2, or 3 coaches, depending on how many make Success Club 10. So if only one makes it, they get all the Amazon gift cards. Okay? And not only that, Success Club 10, as you learn from the LEAD program, can qualify you for paid leads. So whoever hits that this month will have a minimum $500 a month from Beachbody. So there's definitely going to be rewards for being a Foundations Club member. And for those going to Summit, I may offer up Summit cash incentives for only the Coach Foundation members. So long-term on our team, you're going to want to be a Coach Foundations member. And from there, you'll have access to other more advanced training and incentivized groups. So I went through the training myself. You get a nice certificate with a wax seal stamp that you can frame, because I'm going to frame mine. That was a lot of work. And it'll be good. It'll be good for you. Whether you choose to go big in this business or not, going through the next Coach Foundations group will benefit you in life. You will definitely learn a lot about time management. You'll definitely learn a lot about being where you are. And you'll actually be able to spend more time, more quality time with your family, okay, being scheduled. And you'll definitely be aware of where you're wasting time. That is for sure. So I look forward to seeing all of you in the next Coach Foundations group. If you want to get in there again, check off everything on that checklist, sign, date, send to your coach or me. We'll put you on the list and get you the next Coach Foundations group. So, all right. Thank you for going through this. And just understand this is only the beginning for you guys. This business gets so much better. So, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Where did we go yesterday, Gavin?
We went to yesterday. Oh yeah, we went to the kind of Lego.
The big Lego conference in Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was so fun.
Were you a VIP there?
Yes.
Yes. Did you get in early?
Yes, sir.
This business will change your life, people. Okay. So I love being able to do more for my kids and not having to think and worry about where the money's going to come from. So I want you guys to all have this experience and take this business seriously. It'll absolutely change your life.
Bye.